Hi, y'all. My name is Austin Strickland. I'm reading a chapter a day out of the Y'all Bible version. And today we're reading Genesis chapter 18. Yahweh appeared to Abraham by the oaks of Mamre as he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. He lifted up his eyes and looked and saw that 3 men stood near him. When he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door and bowed himself to the earth and said, My Lord, if now I have found favor in your sight, please don't pass over your servant. Now, let a little water be brought so y'all can wash y'all's feet and rest under the tree. Let me get a little bit of bread so y'all can refresh y'all's heart. After that, y'all may go y'all's way now that y'all have come to y'all's servant. They said, Very well, do as you have said. Abraham hurried into the tent to Sarah and said, Quickly, prepare 3 measures of fine meal, knead it, and make cakes. Abraham ran to the herd and fetched a tender and good calf, and gave it to the servant. He hurried to dress it. He took butter, milk, and the calf which he had dressed, and set it before them. He stood by them under the tree, and they ate. They asked him, Where is Sarah, your wife? He said, There, in the tent. One of them said, I will return to you at about this time next year, and Sarah, your wife, will have a son. Sarah heard in the tent door which was behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were old, well advanced in age. Sarah had passed the age of childbearing. Sarah laughed within herself, saying, After I am worn out, will I have pleasure in my Lord being old also? Yahweh said to Abraham, Why did Sarah laugh, saying, Will I really bear a child when I am old? Is anything too hard for Yahweh? At the set time I will return to you when the season comes around, and Sarah will have a son. Then Sarah denied it, saying, I didn't laugh, for she was afraid. He said, No, but you did laugh. Then the men rose up from there and looked toward Sodom. Abraham went with them to see them on their way. Yahweh said, Should I hide from Abraham what I am doing? Since Abraham will become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth will be blessed in him. For I have chosen him so that he may command his children and his household after him, that they may keep the way of Yahweh to do righteousness and justice, to the end that Yahweh may bring on Abraham that which he has spoken of him. Yahweh said, Because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous, I will go down now and see whether their deeds are as bad as the reports which have come to me. If not, I will know. The men turned from there and went toward Sodom, but Abraham stood yet before Yahweh. Abraham came near and said, Will you consume the righteous with the wicked? What if there are 50 righteous within the city? Will you consume and not spare the place for the 50 righteous who are in it? Far be it from you to do things like that, to kill the righteous with the wicked, so that the righteous should be like the wicked. Far be it from you, shouldn't the judge of all the earth do right? Yahweh said, If I find in some 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare the whole place for their sake. Abraham answered, See now, I have taken it on myself to speak to the Lord, although I am dust and ashes. What if there will lack 5 of the 50 righteous? Will you destroy all the city for lack of 5? He said, I will not destroy it if I find 45 there. He spoke to him yet again and said, What if there are 40 found there? He said, I will not do it for 40's sake. He said, My the Lord not be angry, and I will speak. What if there are 30 found there? He said, I will not do it if I find 30 there. He said, "See now, I have taken it on myself to speak to the Lord. What if there are 20 found there?" He said, "I will not destroy it for the 20's sake." He said, "Oh, don't let the Lord be angry, and I will speak just once more. What if 10 are found there?" He said, "I will not destroy it for the 10's sake." Yahweh went his way as soon as he had finished communing with Abraham, and Abraham returned to his place. See y'all tomorrow for chapter 19.